Shaq, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thanks. We had Matt on earlier, and he was talking about some headset issues with the defense and communication issues in general. One, can you say who has the headset on in the defensive huddle? And then two, just how big of an issue was that yesterday for you guys?
I had the headset on, and with technology, there's always some difficulties to something, and that's what was just going on with the headset. Just some difficulties. We'll get it fixed, get it corrected, and yeah.
Matt's thought there was as many as like maybe 10 to 12 plays that was a factor. Was there a frustration level starting to set in with that, Shaq?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said again, with this technology, I mean, you're gonna have your difficulties. I'm pretty sure everybody has an iPhone, and you get that iPhone bug, and you gotta buy a new iPhone. So maybe we just have to get a whole new headset or something like that. But at the end of the day, we gotta go play ball, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that corrected.
Hey Shaq, what's up, buddy? Matt was saying that you guys didn't have the best pass rush yesterday. What would you guys like to see done in order to change that?
We just gotta do it in practice. We just gotta get better at getting off the ball more violently, and as a unit, we gotta help the guys get a line right correctly and make sure they get off the ball. And that way, instead of third and short, it could be third and long. So you gotta win on first and second down.
Would you like to see more blitzes called or anything to help that process?
No, it's not even the blitzes. It's just we have to be more violent, and we have to have that willing and want to attitude on first and second down. And I know my guys got it. I know our D-line has that in them. It's the first game, and, we're going to build on that. And I have all faith, and I believe in my teammates that we're going to get that corrected.
Shaq, hey, how's it going? What did you notice about Josh Jacobs and what made him so difficult to stop yesterday on film?
Man, the guy he's one of the top backs. He's one of the elite backs. He had a good rookie year last year, and it's one of those guys you just have to wrap up. You got to gang tackle him. You could not have solo tackles with him. He's a short, stocky guy that can run. That is very physical. His speed is great, and he can do a lot of things with the ball and out there on running routes.
Hey, Shaq. When Tahir spoke to us yesterday, he mentioned that he thought the communication just between you guys, like ignoring the headset issues, could have been better. Is that something that you noticed, and did that stand out to you?
Like I said, we're just gonna work through what happened on the field, and we're gonna bypass that, and we'll get things corrected, and we'll be better with the communication aspect.
Hey, Shaq, Scholar here with Sports Illustrated. The Raiders did a really good job of being successful in the quick passing game. Was there anything in particular that stood out to you why they were so successful in that area?
They weren't able to run up the middle. So everything, if you can't run up the middle, then you have to come up with trick plays. Then you have to get your quarterback settled in. So everything has to come out quick. They did a good job with that. And when some of the defense, as a defensive player, we have to stop that. And that's getting off the rock on first and second down and creating that chaos back there.
Shaq, what were some of the positives that you were able to take away from the defense yesterday?
Appreciate you going positives. I feel like the running game we did well in. When they have to start doing boots and play actions and stuff like that, that means they're not able to get the running game going. And I feel like we did a tremendous job with stopping all their inside zone runs, all their bounce runs and stuff like that. But as a defense, we need to be better tackling, better setting angles and edges as our defenses. Don't let the ball just get around those. And I feel like we'll be great. And that's minor things that we need to work on, and we'll definitely get that corrected in practice.
Shaq, hashtag with Carolina Blitz. A lot of young guys on that defense. You talk about what you saw from them on Sunday.
Those guys played well for the first time. Just being out there on the NFL field. We didn't have preseason, but I felt they played well. Derek Brown did a great job. Jeremy Chin did a great job. Troy did a good job. He gave a big play, but, that's just one play. You win some, you lose some in this league. And I feel like they're going to come along. They got that first game under their belt, and I think the sky's the limit from here.
Shaq, I was wondering for you, having Rasul step in the way he did, just what did you see from him, and what was that like to have him step in after, joining the team so recently?
You said who?
Rasul.
Oh, Rasul, man, he's I always liked Rasul, even when he was with the Eagles. I used to watch him a lot, and I used to watch the back seven. He was a guy that just stood out to me. He came in and played lights out for us. When Dante went down, and he came in, stepped up, next man up. And how Coach Rule says it, what's next? And he did a great job stepping in, and he made a big play for us on that third down. So it's great to see him out there, and I know he's just going to get better and just take off.
Shaq, Luke Liddon here with WFMY out of Greensboro. I had a chance to ask Coach this question earlier today, and I know the NFL is all based on wins and losses, but if you had to grade your team performance A through F yesterday, what would you give it, why, and what optimism – I see you laughing there – what optimism do you have moving forward for your next matchup with the Bucs?
You said A through F?
Yeah. Like a grading scale, yeah. Let's hear it.
For our first time being out there as a team, it wasn't bad, but there's things that we need to work on. I'm not going to give us a grade because we could just go back and watch what needs to be corrected. And we know it's just the minor things, penalties, setting edges, making tackles. I mean, that's minor things that we could fix and become a great defense. I mean, I could definitely see it. I mean, this is the defense that's more physical than last year's defense and has way more speed than last year's defense. So and I can see that. It's just guys, it's just the small details. Once we get the small details just handled, then the sky's the limit.
Hey Shaq, this is Nathan here. I wanted to ask you, I know you probably haven't started doing a lot of preparing for the Bucs yet, but Tom Brady, you've seen him a lot over the years. What is a challenge for him, even at age 43, and especially when you have a young group out there that hasn't seen him as much?
Just playing against Tom Brady just there in the preseason, you just got to know, first of all, he's the GOAT, but he's very smart. He knows how to pick apart whether you're a zone defense or man defense and stuff like that. But we just have to be all on the court and just play football. At the end of the day, it's not about Tom Brady. It's about us and how we're going to go out there in Tampa and play football.
Guys, we have time for two more questions before we let Shaq go.
Hey, Shaq, this is Stephen Toronto with the Riot Report. Coach Rule, sometime before the game, he had talked with you guys about having a spirit of joy entering week one instead of a spirit of fear. How did you interpret that, and how do you think that message resonated with your teammates as you guys went out and played the Raiders pretty hard?
You got to find the energy within. There's no fans out there. You got to come out starting fast. You got to come out with energy. You can't come out flat or you're just going to get rolled up on. And I felt like we had energy. We felt like we had some big plays on both sides of the ball, and we just got to keep it going. Like I said, it's just the minor details that we have to get fixed, and the sky, like I keep saying, the sky is going to be the limit for us on all three phases.
Shaq, Jonathan Alexander, Charlotte Observer, hope you're doing well. You know, among the things that you said needed to get fixed, where does generating a pass rush kind of rank on there? How important, will that be for you all's success?
The pass rush is everything. That's what's going to drive how we play the game as a defense. If we get pass rush on first and second down, even then on third down, then we get them on third and long and not have the third and shorts, and we're able to run more pressures. We're able to run more zones, more coverages and stuff like that. But that pass rush is everything in a defense.